In one of the bustling cities, where the hustle and bustle of life mixed with daily noise, Layla was a beautiful and lively girl, lighting up the place with her laughter and warm smile. Layla had a cheerful personality and irresistible charm, loved by everyone for her outer beauty and pure heart. As for Youssef, he was an educated and intelligent young man but lived a completely different life. He was in a car accident during his teenage years, which caused partial paralysis and forced him to use a wheelchair. Despite that, Youssef did not let the paralysis prevent him from continuing his life and achieving his ambitions. He worked as a writer, conveying his thoughts and feelings to paper, expressing the world in a way that many could not comprehend. Youssef saw the world from a different angle and criticized society that limits people's dreams based on their physical appearances. Youssef and Layla first met in a public park. Layla was enjoying reading a book while Youssef sat in a quiet corner, jotting down some thoughts in his notebook. Layla noticed Youssef and felt curious about him. She approached him and started a spontaneous conversation, marking the beginning of a relationship that would change their lives forever. Layla and Youssef started talking about books, philosophy, and life, each finding in the other a soulmate who understood them. They exchanged ideas and opinions, and Layla began to discover a world of wisdom and profound life experiences in Youssef. For Youssef, he found in Layla the spiritual beauty he was seeking, her smile making his life brighter. Over the days, their relationship blossomed into a deep love story. Layla saw in Youssef the man who touched her heart and tried her best to make his life happier. As for Youssef, he loved Layla in every detail and wrote poems and letters for her expressing his deep feelings. However, the story was not that simple. The couple faced many challenges, including the pity-filled or astonished looks from people. Eyes followed them everywhere, and some would ask Layla why she was with someone in a wheelchair. Despite this, Layla defied everyone with her love for Youssef, considering him the greatest man she had ever known. Over time, Layla began to feel the weight of responsibility. Youssef needed special care, and his daily life required a lot of effort and attention. The pressures started to accumulate, and Layla began to feel that she was losing a part of her youthful life. She loved Youssef with all she had, but the internal pain started to surface. She began to wonder if her love alone was enough to overcome all these challenges. Youssef sensed the change in Layla. He felt guilty because he might be a burden on her, even though she never said anything. He wrote in his notebook about those fears, expressing his feeling that he might be preventing Layla from living a lively and energetic life as she deserved. Youssef tried to hide these heavy feelings from Layla, but he wasn't always successful. In a sincere moment of conversation between them, Youssef admitted his fears and said to Layla, "I want you to be happy. I don't want to be the reason you feel weighed down." Those words were like an arrow to Layla's heart because she knew that Youssef was saying goodbye in his way. Layla couldn't respond. Her feelings of love were mixed with sadness and guilt. After that conversation, the distance between them grew. Youssef tried to push Layla towards a freer life, while Layla tried to stay by his side despite everything. Layla ultimately realized that her love for Youssef wasn't enough to make her ignore her life and dreams. She decided to leave him and start a new life, despite the pain tearing at her heart. On the last day they spent together, they sat in the same park where they first met. It was a silent moment, full of sadness and sorrow. Layla decided to leave the city to achieve her dreams, while Youssef decided to continue writing about love and pain.